Hello, beautiful family. Forgive the background noise, but I am back in Africa. It gets quite noisy here on a weekend. However, I felt I should put a video on just to tell you where I am and just to say I'm here. I've travelled alone without Fritzi and without Aslan and without Akila, unfortunately. But it is wonderful to be back, to see the children, to see my dogs, to see Feather's Tail, my friends, the team, and it's always beautiful to come back. But unfortunately, I did come back under quite tricky circumstances as the family is weathering quite a hefty storm at the moment. We have problems ongoing, and I'm here to try and navigate that together with the family. So I don't want to be mysterious, but until I fully understand and we investigate everything fully, so we have a plan going forward of how we can make sure that the life of the children is not disrupted by what's going on, then I'll share about it. But I will say it's a lot of it's to do with the economic fallout of the pandemic and the lockdown, which has affected the whole world, and I think inescapably is going to continue affecting us all. So this takes some movement when you have a family of 200 children and the person's looking after them. It's quite an undertaking when these things are affected, and I'm here to help weather that storm. I'm here to help navigate and make sure that everything goes okay for the rest of the year. And I feel like I'm probably one of the best for that, not to be boastful or anything of that nature, but it's just the blessing of the experience of my life, that if you go by sight, even myself, if I go by sight, a lot of this makes you think in the realm of despair. But it's not. We're not to be tricked by sight. We've got to move by faith. And I know better than most, because 7 years ago I was sitting in this country with a laptop and a camera and nothing else, and an intention and a practice of stillness, whereby in that stillness the voice of a great love can be heard and felt. And I feel that love even now as I talk to you. And so I'm very blessed that I have those memories from that position of nothing but a laptop and a walk of faith, to see what that great love brought us to at this point: a family of 200 children, a village for them to live in, a big dog rescue, and everything in between. You all know. And so I'm here to input the faith element to swat the sight element away, so as we can move by faith. Because right now, yes, we may not see how these problems are going to fix themselves or how we're going to weather that storm. But the how is not up to us. The how is up to a great love that is felt, known, and speaks and guides all of us when we are quiet enough, empty enough to allow it to vibrate and arise through us. So I am here in Africa, and I'll leave it there for now. I'll leave you with a little video, actually, maybe, that I shot just 90 minutes after arriving in the country. This just goes to show you the profound need for love in places where there's, all over the world, but in places where there's no development, it's a little bit worse. This is me back in Tanzania. Literally just got off my flight. My friend drove me home and I drove him into town to get a bus back home. And I'm driving back to my place, and what do I see walking down the side of the road but this little guy all by himself? And so I've been in Tanzania a little over an hour after 5 months apart, and here I am adding another member to our family straight away. So God is just awesome. God is just awesome. That was meant to be, 100%. It's totally lit my heart up, it really has. I'm very, very happy to have this little guy here.
literally just picked them up and put them in the car. Don't even know if it's a girl or a boy. God's timing.